Hi lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. Welcome all the new subbies. I'm so happy to have you all here. Excited about today's video. We made it through the weekend, guys. Video number 3. I still can't believe I did it. But if you guys roll with me throughout all 3 videos, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And happy Super Bowl Sunday, y'all. Yes, it is about that time. So I have an exciting video for you guys today. A very interesting one, guys. It's so hilarious. The items we had to use. This is the Just Our Imagination playlist. I absolutely love it, guys. But if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Yes, you guys know how I feel about the comments. And this event is being hosted by Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY, as well as Kathy Joe's DIYs. And the guest host is Jessica from The Busy Housewife. So, yeah, guys, you see it. You see it. We have to use mouse traps this month. Mouse traps, spoons, and clothespins. Okay? And the mouse traps, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you ever wanted to know the true definition of an oxymoron, the mousetrap is just that. You gotta hate it and love it at the same time. So Mr. Victor, you created something here, okay? Oh my goodness. I left this party, guys. Just only one. We were like, okay, it's wood, you know, we can do something with it. It's wood. You got the little springs, a little this, a little that. But when it came to disassembling this little thing, oh boy, was it a show. And y'all know what kind of show I'm talking about. I lost all my Christianity, every little drop of it, trying to disassemble these things. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. It was truly, truly hilarious because there was a lot of mumbling and grumbling going on, but I got them disassembled, and yeah, we were able to work with it, guys, but I had to leave it in here so you guys could see the struggle because that bus was rolling in and picking up passengers by the bucketful. Oh boy, boy. But once I got them all separated, I did put them to the side. Now I'm using this oblong shaped board or frame that I got from Michael's. I do have quite a few of these in my stash. They're only like $4.99 at regular price. I always get them on sale when I can. So I just keep them in my stash because I love working with them. I'm using some of my mineral paint by Waverly here, and I just went around the outer side parts of this frame, and I'm lining up the mouse traps. I did have to cut one of them in half, so I used a total of 9 here. And then next I went in with some of the tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree, and they spaced in very well as well. And I thought I was going to have to cut a portion of one of those, but I didn't. I spaced it out where I didn't need to, and it really worked out okay. So next I just glue them all down, and then I just go in and paint them with the color Spice Berry by Apple Barrel. I was looking for my barn red or red barn color, but I just couldn't seem to find it, guys. I don't know, it's somewhere around here though. I do know that I just couldn't seem to locate it, but this was a great alternative. It was a little brighter than what I wanted for the brick. I am making a brick a faux brick wall, so it still worked out, but I decided I was going to fill in the gaps with some of the caulk, which was a part of last month's challenge items. So I love that I was able to do that. Now, I am no professional caulker, and I might have to go to caulk school, but I made it work. It was a hot mess, but I made it work. Once I got all the gaps filled in, it was, you know, I had a lot of seepage over, but I was able to scrape some away and then go in and just touch it up. And it looked really nice because I didn't want it perfect, because you know brick is never really perfect, so I didn't want that. But once I did that, I went over it with more of that mineral color paint, and then I decided to stress it excuse me guys, I decided to distress it because I didn't want it like super bright. You know what I mean? Like I want it to look a little bit more warm. So I just set that to the side to finish drying because I did need some time for that caulk to dry. I did speed it along using my heating tool, but of course I did it off camera. Now I'm taking this wooden bunny butt, guys, I got from Dollar Tree. I absolutely love working with these. Last year I did one, you know, somebody do the dishes. I thought it was super cute. And it's just so versatile. You can do a lot of things with this. So I went in with some white paint by Waverly as well as some of this pink paint by Folk Art. I have these wooden spoons here that I'm just painting the head of the spoons. Now that's what I'm going to call them, the head. I know that's not what they are, but the head of the spoon. Now here is where I was going to use some clothespin for the ears for the bunnies, but I decided to use the base part of the wooden spoons, and I actually kind of wish I had just left them off. And you guys can let me know once you see the final reveal, because you will see it with and without the ears. Now I'm taking those head of the spoons and I'm just outlining the tail. I thought it would be super cute to just kind of do a play on like a flower, I guess, if you will, in lieu of doing like any fur or anything like that. So I did not cut enough or paint enough of the spoons, so I had to grab some more while they were drying. I just took some of my little medallions and I'm painting them in the white paint. Sorry guys, painting them in the white paint. Once I finish that, fill in the tail, I'm just gonna now add in one of the larger medallions to the center of the tail, just to break it up a little bit. Again, keep that pink and white flow going. I loved it by itself, and it didn't really need it because they were wooden spoons, but still, I thought it would be nice to just add something there in the center, and I just roll with that. Next, I'm going in and adding the smaller medallions where I'm going to assume like just, you know, the little part of the feet where it has a little, give you some contrast, I guess. And then next I had some white spoons that I cut off the heads of those, and I'm going to use those for the heels of the feet. And so I do that, and then next I just decide to go in with some of these prepaid what? Pre-made gingham bows that I have in my stash, and I thought that was a cute way to cover up the parts where I had to cut off the spoon. And I really like the way this came together. I think it was super simple but really, really pretty with all the colors together. So next I'm just gonna put the bunny butt over the top of the brick. And I just wanted to, give that illusion like he was digging in, or she was digging over, over the fence. I know I'm saying that all backwards. Like she was just going over the fence. Y'all know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I know y'all know. All right. And so here's where I'm like, okay, I like it like this. I don't think it really needed any ears. But again, you guys can let me know. So what I'm doing here is I had these little scrap pieces. They're like grass. They were called spring grass. And I had some left in my stash. I've had the whole thing for like over 2 years now. But I thought it would be super cute to just put those on the sides to do a play on that. And this really, really did tie this all together. I absolutely love this. And it is a freestanding piece, and it's just for decorative purposes. I just thought it would be super cute. It has a nice bit of weight to it. So I really love this, guys. I think it came out super cute. And I do want to say it is probably my favorite of today. I don't know. It's between this one and project number 2. I think they're kind of a tie. So what I did was, instead of just saying Happy Easter or, or springtime, I was like jelly beans, because my little rabbit was looking for jelly beans. That's why he went over the wall, because she wanted some jelly beans. So here I had these different colored spoons where I cut off the heads of each of those, and I just put 3 to each side. It did kind of throw it off a little bit in my opinion, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? This is a great way to use these items. I was going to put it more up by the grass, but I didn't like the way it looked. So I put them at the bottom because, you know, she was going in head first, just kicking those jelly beans out. And so then next we come in with some of these little miniature carrots that I picked up from Dollar Tree last year, and I just added those to the base of those spoon heads because, again, the cutting them off, there was just no way around that. Like, you know, the closer you get, you're gonna crack the actual spoon. So I did have to leave some there, but to cover that up and just to make it, you know, just do a play on her just going head first and pulling everything out. But you guys will see that in the final reveal. So we're going to go on over to project number 2, and I'm taking 2 of these wooden bamboo rings from Dollar Tree, wrapping them in this super pretty yellow yarn that I got from Michael's, and I did get it on clearance for 69 cents, guys. Like, I thought it was a mistake, but when I went to check out, the cashier did tell me, she's like, no, it is marked down to 69 cents as is. I'm like, okay, throw it in the bag. And so I'm just looping it around each one of the rings here, and I was inspired by this piece by Tweety Bird. Does anybody remember Tweety Bird? I used to love her. I thought she was adorable, and I was like, we're gonna make a Tweety Bird, but it's really just a baby chick. So once I get them both wrapped around, I did leave a little gapping so I could glue them together. I did use some long-term and short-term adhesive, or quick drying adhesive, and I'm looping those together once I get them glued on. And next I go in with some clothespins that I'm going to paint in the color Pumpkin by Waverly. Now these are going to act as the feet and as the beak. So on here, just a heads up, yeah, I do only show one part of the beak because I was on the fence of, do I want it to appear as if the beak is open or closed? And in the end, I opted to go ahead and do the 2 clothespins to show, or to appear, to make it appear as if the, you know, the beak was open. Okay, I hope all that made sense. But I'm just disassembling the clothespins. They're super easy to come apart, no big whoop to do, but I get those covered on front and back, and I set those to the side to dry. And then next I'm going in with one of these new trays from Dollar Tree. It is one of the ones that have the scallop edges. They are absolutely stunning. And guys, I haven't said it in a minute, but I'm gonna say it again. When Dollar Tree put that $1.25 in place, they weren't playing with y'all. They came to the party. They came and was like, we on time, we here, we representing what? Our $1.25 is speaking for itself. They are bringing it, okay? So yeah, once I paint that, and I use the color Maze by Waverly to paint the tray. So I set that to the side, let that dry, and now I'm just building the feet out, doing 2. It's like, yeah, I did 2. I'm sorry guys, I'm so tired. I apologize, I yawn. 2 clothespins, 1 on each side that I separated, and then it wasn't really working for me. The way I envisioned gluing it on, it wasn't working, so I did add in another medallion to use as the base to hold it together, and that did work perfectly. So I also went in and painted that in some of the pumpkin color paint as well, just so and you really wouldn't see it, but I was like, just in case, let's just paint the whole thing. It's not a big deal, and it didn't take a lot of time to do that. So that's what you see that I'm doing there. And then next, from my yellow spoons that I had cut down, I was like, okay, I'm going to use the tails of those to create the tail of the Tweety bird. Y'all, this was so much fun. I love doing this challenge, guys. And don't forget to stop by the host and co-host channel, as well as check out that playlist, guys, for some awesome inspiration. I know you will find at least one something that you will be wanting to recreate. I can promise you that, because we have some talented creators participating in this challenge. So once I get the tails of those spoons glued on, I just wrap some of the yarn in and out of each one. And this is just going to add security to this piece, because really on this particular craft, I don't have a lot of stability, whereas I have a lot of, you know, things to hold on to where it would be super, like a super grip. So I had to add in some stability. And that's how I was able to do that with the tail. Now next, I'm taking the heads of the yellow spoons and using that at the top to create the bunny ears for the baby chick. Because they want to celebrate Easter too. And then I just add a little fuzzy patch up there. And now that the feet are dry, I'm going to go ahead and start assembling the body to the feet. And so also I did have to wait till the end, because I needed to make sure everything was on, because I knew I was going to be, you know, laying this down and picking it back up, so on and so forth. So that's why I opted to put the feet on last. Now, for whatever reason, I had a little bit of a challenge getting the feet to adhere. So I did go in with some scrap wood pieces, connected that, and I still have to go in and reinforce it off camera. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if the two glues, whereas, you know, the hot glue and then the long-term adhesive, I don't know if they met somewhere in the middle and just basically canceled each other out. It just was not sticking. So, but I made it work in the end. But I did not leave all that in here. So next I'm going to add in some of this like Easter basket filler, and I messed up here because I had a little bit of a grapevine mini wreath, as you see there, I wanted to use, but I was still able to add it once I realized, like, I forgot to put it first. But I was still able to add it over that, and then I just go in and add in a little bit more, not too much, because I didn't want to cover up the feet, especially since it was one of the challenge items. So it does look a little sparse, but I still think it was super cute. And I just go in and add in some of these little bitty speckled eggs. I want to say I picked these up from Dollar Tree, but it may have been Hobby Lobby. I just can't remember. But I add in 3 of those. And then next, I just go in and try to clean it up a little bit. But it was, like I said, a little sparse. So I definitely may need to go back and add just a little bit more of that filler, but for the, you know, for the sake of time, I just let it ride. So next I'm going to add a little sign to this which says welcome to the Quack Shack. I did a similar sign last year, which it was it was an actual sign that says welcome to welcome to the Quack Shack. But I thought it would be super cute to add this on the baby chick, just between, you know, where the head and the body connects. And I really love the way that came out. So I can't wait for you guys to see that in the final reveal. Now I almost omitted this one, guys, but I decided to leave it in, just, you know, in case you guys wanted something to laugh at. But I have this here boot that I picked up from Michael's. It was from Christmas time. It was on sale for 75%. Originally 19, or just let's say 20 bucks. I think I got it for like 5 or 6, maybe less, because I did use some coupons and things like that. Now I messed up here. I should have left it in its natural state, but I was so concerned that, oh, it's gonna look Christmassy, it's gonna look Christmassy. But I was like, okay, so I'll just do a whitewash over it. Then I had these cute daisy plates that I had picked up from Michael's. One of the Welcome Spring little wooden pieces that came in a pack from Hobby Lobby. And then I had this little strand of um, daisy ribbons as well. And I used that on the inside of the plate with the Welcome Spring sign. And I thought it would be super cute to do a play on a rain boot. That's where I was going with this. And it was not ugly, but I really should have left it brown. I just did not like the end result. I felt like the white made it just look like somebody took what's that stuff, like that party stringy stuff you spray out of a can. That's all I could see. I could not see past that at all. So what I did was I took a few of the leftover clothespins that I had, painted them in orange, add some leaves to them. Of course, I had to make a carrot with at least one of the clothespins. So I had 3 little scrap pieces left over. That's what I chose to do with those. And I decided to add them to the side of the boot, and along with some other daisies. And that's it literally for this project, guys. And I did add flowers to it, just to give you guys an idea of what it can look like. Now I did add in quite a few other daisies here, but I did remove several of those off camera. But yeah, this is it in a nutshell. So you guys have to let me know how you feel about this one. And here we are for the final reveal, lovies. And there's the bunny butt with the ears. Kind of looked a little UFO-ish. But she was digging for jelly beans, y'all. So let me know, do you like it with or without the ears? Here is our baby chick. Welcome to the Quack Shack. I absolutely love this. I actually think this might be my favorite of today. I think it is super cute because you totally see the baby chick. In my opinion, at least I think so. And our rain boot, guys. And also, if you stuck around to the end of the video and through all 3 videos this weekend, thank you. Thank you, Brenda, Jessica, Kathy, Joe, for hosting this event. Lovies, if you haven't already done so, remember to subscribe, like, share, comment. You know how I feel about the comments. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Be safe, be kind, hugs and kisses, XOXO.